Hello?
Hello, Margie.
Is
Margie.
this Liam?
It is.
Oh, hi, Liam. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. How are you now? You okay?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Margi Clarke, British actress, singer. You've got so many different sides to your persona, haven't you?
Yeah, I've done everything in show business except read the news. And I might get round to that.
Now, as you can probably tell, born in Liverpool, raised in Kirby.
Well, I like to say it's a vicious rumour got up by the press. I'm from a little hamlet outside Formby.
Right. Now, I guess you started off as in show business in 1978 as a presenter on the show What's On.
Yeah, that was Margox, and that was 30 years ago. And it was brilliant that they gave me an opportunity, to do something quite outside the exceptional for me, the ordinary. And I invented this character called Margox, and it was the first time that, you'd heard a Scouse accent as broad as mine on the telly.
It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Then in 84, 2 episodes of Brookside, where you were credited as Marg.
That's right. My brother, I think, he was writing it at the time. And I had a terrible gas bill that I couldn't pay. I didn't him, and I said to him, go on, kid, write us in, would you? And I played Fran, the CND woman, who subverts poor old Lucy Collins. But
And then in 85, the film Letter to Brezhnev, which was, although a low-budget film, was absolutely huge, wasn't it, in the end?
It did. It had a marvellous effect on everyone. It was sort of a bit like the Beatles in the sense that the way it just expressed a load of love. And, there was the Russians, and at that time there was the evil empire. Well, we was in bed with them. Me and Alexandra Pig. We had such a laugh making it. We didn't have 2 halfpennies to call our own, there was no budget. The budget had varicose veins, you know what I mean? It was that tight. And my mum, my poor mum, she was making butties for us and pans of scouse, and that's how we all got fed. And you can see through the main part of that film, we weren't financed at all. And then we got some money the last week of filming, money came to us and we all put weight on in the movie. That's why I look a bit fatter at the airport, because we've had a good scram.
they talked about the budget on the film. They said it was somewhere in the region of about £50,000. And
that was the cocaine budget on a Rambo movie at the time,
I like that.
But you did get something, say, like My Beautiful Laundrette. Great film. Daniel Day-Lewis was a complete revelation in it. But that was lauded as the small budget film. It was £2 million. Brezhnev was really telling it like it was on that score, And it softened up the marketplace for Gorbachev's arrival and all that revolution and change that came with it.
That's true, actually. Yeah, it did, didn't it?
Well, we told the time, we told the time from Liverpool. And it didn't have it did on a base of us and our family as well. They were the wonder years then, Lee, and when I was at my happiest.
Yeah. Then in 86, you got nominated for the Evening Standard British Film Awards, and actually took the prize for the most promising newcomer. Yeah,
I've got a BAFTA. I was made up with getting one of them. And my hero was also getting a BAFTA, and that was George Harrison.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, he was there. George Harrison was there. I had a fabulous picture taken with him. And he said, my nerves went when I seen him because, right back to my childhood, adored Beatles and especially John Lennon. And when I met George Harrison, I said, George, I said, the only reason why I wanted to be famous, I said, was to go to bed with John Lennon. I said, when I got there, he popped off. And he said, I'm a Beatle too,
Well, there you go.
Yeah. So there's some good old stories for you, Liam. So what's going on over there? Where are you broadcasting from exactly?
Well, it's a tiny little town called Alarin El Grande, which is just inland from Marbella. So
right.
We're inland in Spain. But it's
so you tucked out the way of it?
That's right, yeah.
That's a lovely place, isn't it, to broadcast from? It gives you a sense of being cosy.
Yeah, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
And have you got lots of British people over there?
Yeah. These are the areas where we are the places where people come to live rather than come to have a holiday. So it tends to be more people that actually live here.
Haven't you got Michael Douglas and Catherine Zeta-Jones? Are they there?
Oh, yeah, they're always here. Well, actually, next week...
marvellous.
Next week we've got the Obamas.
Oh, so they're turning up as well?
Oh, yeah.
You have to get them on your show.
I've had a word. I think they're coming on. I want to talk about you, though, because you've got such a fascinating story. After doing a load of films for the Karishmaki brothers, you went on to star in the film The Dressmaker, Strike It Rich, Leaving 21st Century, and you were also in the Pet Shop Boys video in 1987.
Yeah. I worked with Derek Jarman. He was a beautiful person. You know, he come from the complete opposite background to what I did. He was, you know, he'd been quite very cultured. And he was marvellous. He made sure he looked after you when you worked with him. And every time you did a take, at the end of the take, he thanked everybody. Yeah. He thanked everyone, his performers and his crew. And that was, I thought, wasn't he marvellous? And when I did that, beforehand, I'd been up for an audition for something, and I got told I was too old for the part.
No.
And and I'd always felt ancient anyway. I was the oldest punk in town, you know. And I thought, isn't that this awful? And I told Derek, and he said, I'll make you look forever young in this one.
Now,